Hi, Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our body split today. And today, it's kind of like those beach muscles. I guess especially if you're a guy, I guess. Chest, arms. So we're gonna do chest, biceps, triceps. It'll be a fun workout. Guys, we're gonna do some supersets with this. And actually, we're gonna stack 3 exercises. Try to get minimal rest between. A lot of these. We have really 3 circuits. One circuit is a core. It's 2 exercises. And then we have 2 more circuits that are really more chest, arm focused, and there's 3 exercises in each one of those, and we'll run through those 3 times. All right. So I don't want to confuse you. You'll see it in just a minute. Real quick, what you'll need for this workout: dumbbells work great if you've got them. I realize not everyone has dumbbells, or maybe your dumbbells are limited. So let's talk about what you'll need. As I mentioned a moment ago, our first circuit is kind of core focused. So you would want to probably have a mat if you've got one, yoga mat, ab mat, or even like a towel. Secondly, we talked dumbbells already. Okay, so you want dumbbells for this workout. If you don't have dumbbells, or not very many, a couple things here. I've got some gallon jugs, and I'll start out using some gallon jugs. So they work pretty well. Okay, so roughly 8-ish pounds for each one. So if you had 2 to 4, if you can handle 2 in one hand, that'll get you to 16. So you can kind of play around with those, or drain water if you need to in some of them. But anyway, gallon jugs. If you need something heavier, we have some, and we're not doing anything super heavy today, but we have curls, we have hammer curls. Maybe if you're a little stronger than a gallon jug in each hand, you could use something like a backpack, and you could put multiple gallon jugs in there. You can put some old weight plates, books, or paper. The strap works pretty well. We've got curls today, so if you're going to use the backpack, you could reach under the shoulder straps and do almost similar like a barbell curl if you wanted to. We also have hammer curls, so you could reach across the straps now, across the top, and curl up. So it's in this fashion, so you could do hammer curls with this. So just a simple backpack, maybe you've got one, or your kids have one you can use. That works really well, okay? The only other thing you'll need is a bench or a chair, okay? We're gonna do an underhand incline push-up, and we'll talk about that when we get there. But listen, I've kind of talked long enough. We kind of got the basics down. We're gonna start with some core stuff, a floor sweeper, okay? So you'll want to use gallon jugs or dumbbells, and I'm gonna lay out my mat here on the floor. And the floor sweepers, just real quickly, you don't have to use real heavy weight. I think most people will be able to hold something up there, it's like 5 pounds, but you wanna hold weights up, don't lock the elbows, but hold them up, and then we're gonna sweep the legs up. Now, I really like to try to turn, so I'm leading with the heels as I go to each side to really tie in those. You'll feel those lower obliques really tighten up as you go up. So hey, follow my lead. I'm gonna recommend shift around 10, maybe 10 to 15 if you can. And I will grab the gallon jug. So we have these floor sweepers, and then we're going to a body, so a low plank, and we're gonna go forward and back. And I'll do this in real time. It'll be really easy for you to kind of see what's going on here, I think. All right, so I'll grab a couple gallon jugs. Again, this could be dumbbells, could be a barbell. All right, so bring the weights in. If you're using dumbbells or gallon jugs, bring them in tight to the body, kind of get them up, and then we're just gonna hold these up. Legs are up. I'm not gonna go too far down. I don't wanna strain the lower back. Now I'm gonna lead with my heels, so as I turn, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna lead with the heel, I'm not pointing the toes as I go up, okay? So I'm going to lead with the heels and come down, and that's 1. It's almost like you're carving out a V, so I'll come down, 2, 3, really squeeze that core. If you get those hips up, that's even better.
really feeling them. So I went to 15. I realize that's a lot. It's like 30 leg lifts. I'm trying to go slow and controlled. Set those down. All right. The next one is the body saw. So if you're not familiar with this one, you're going to get into a low plank, and then you're almost like you're pushing with your toes. Okay, so we're going to get in this low plank position, and I'm going to come back just slightly, and then push. So I'm just kind of pivoting with my feet. About 15 of these. Pretty effective. Excellent. Okay, I'm now going to get up. I'm going to roll back over here. We're going right back to floor sweepers. Again, this one's only 2 rounds, okay? So we're trying to get everything kind of warmed up just a little bit. All right. These up, and here we go. 1. Feel that core. Really feel the core nose. Man. All right. And now to the body saw. Here we go. Woo! And the core is warmed up. All right. Guys, I leave the mat here because we're going to start out our next one with a flat press. If you have a bench, of course, guys, you can use a bench if you've got it. So I'm going to pretend I don't have one. I'll do mine on the floor. We're starting with a flat press. What I want you to think about, especially if you don't have a wide variety of weights, think about your negative. We're trying to go slow in the negative and then up. Okay, so 3 or 4 count coming down and kind of come within a 2 count. So you're slower on that negative, okay? And that also make weights feel a little heavier too. So if you don't have a lot of weights, that's a little way to challenge your body a little bit. So we're gonna go a flat press, then we hop up and we have curls. Guys, it could be a barbell, it could be dumbbells, it could be a backpack or gallon jugs, okay? Then we're gonna go to a chair or bench, and we're gonna do an underhand push-up, okay? So how that's gonna work, just be careful using a chair. They sometimes can be a little narrow. Also, if it's a real slick fabric, this is pretty slick, be careful you get sweaty. But we're gonna go underhand here, all right? Try to maintain this flat position. Do the same thing on the bench, all right? And then we're gonna come down and drive up. And we're really trying to emphasize a lot of those triceps, okay? So, man, let's get going here, all right? And the rep range here, guys, as you can see, it's up on the screen, around 10 to 15. So if you have a variety of dumbbells, you could get heavy on these if you're trying to maybe add a little more muscle. Okay, if you're limited, focus on controlled movements, maybe up the reps a little bit.
okay, to challenge yourself. So I'll start with Galen jugs. I think I might transfer into some dumbbells. We have 3 rounds of this. So let's start off here. We've got the chest press. I'm going to emphasize the negative of that, okay? So we're here. We'll get up and I'm going to press up here. Don't lock the elbows top, so my elbows are soft, even though I'm trying to contract the chest top. So I'm going to come down under control, come up, squeeze the chest. So this is slow down, about 4 count down. I'm trying to contract the chest at the top. So even though the weight feels light, I can really feel that contraction at the top. Okay, that was 15. Again, it wasn't too heavy, but I could still really feel the chest muscles working there. All right, so next one, let me back this out of the way. We have got curls. Okay, I like doing them both at the same time. You can alternate if you wanted to. We're gonna get 10 to 15 of these. So I'll grab these Galen jugs. Just have dumbbells. I like supinating. With Galen jugs, especially with 2, it can be a little hard to try to turn those handles a little bit. So if it looks like a hammer curl, I'm trying to emphasize a little bit of a twist, trying to supinate. Here we go. We'll get 15 of these. Okay, I'll set these down. Okay, now, remember, short breaks here. Let's go to the chair or bench. We'll try one hand. So for some people, that's not comfortable, okay? It strains, so you could go over if that bothers your wrist or your elbows. Okay, so we're here. Think about those triceps. And as I come forward, I'm almost making like a right angle. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. 1, and I'm tightening those triceps as I come up. 2. Could really, but gets the chest too, right? I mean, obviously you probably felt it, but try to get the chest and the triceps here. So I'm gonna set up the mat. That was round 1. And now we're back to our flat press. Get a drink if you need it. I think I'll grab a quick drink here. All right. So I use Galen jugs in the first round, and that can work for all of them, okay? I'm just gonna go a little heavier on this next round. So I'll jump to dumbbells. You don't have to do that, all right? So we'll grab some dumbbells here. And especially on the floor, make sure to keep those dumbbells in tight to your body. Don't get them out wide and hurt your shoulders trying to get those up. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay back here. And remember our technique here, slow and negative. So I'm gonna come 4 down and up and tighten the pecs at the top.
Good stuff. Now, bicep curls, okay? So, again, you grab backpack, gallon jugs, whatever you've got, and we're gonna run 10 to 15 of these, all right? So, I'll grab some dumbbells here, and we're gonna squeeze up. All right. We'll set those down. And now we have the under incline push-up. All right. Whew. Here we go. Make sure, anchor your chair. You don't want it sliding across the room. Okay, so I've got mine anchored here. Woo, that is really hitting up that chest. Good stuff. Okay, we'll lay this back out. All right, 2 rounds in. Here we go. Round number 3 coming up. Whew, those felt great. And again, not real heavy, but that slow movement, that slow negative really gets you. All right. Okay, let's get these curls in. Here we go.
Whoo! Whoo-wee. Feeling those. All right, now back to these guys, the underhand incline push-up. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Woo! All right. Tough. Feel that inner chest work a little bit. Those triceps. Man. All right. We'll need a mat for this next one also. This next one, we're gonna do a fly. So you do a fly motion. Watch your elbows, make sure they're soft. And when you come out, don't get too wide where you straighten them out. Keep them a little soft. And then contract at the top. And we're gonna do a crush press. We're gonna get around 10 of those, right? Listen, if your weight's light, you can always go up to 15. Okay, but we'll shoot for around 10 of those. Next one, tricep extension. You might be using the same weight, maybe a little heavy on the tris, but we'll get 10, maybe 15 of those, right? And then we're hopping up and we have hammer curls, okay? So triceps, get a little bit of beating here because they're gonna get with that close press. So it's chest and then chest triceps, and then we're with triceps again with those extensions. So be ready for those, okay? I'm gonna talk about your form and the extensions in just a minute. Let me get a quick drink. A fly crush press. Here we go. Okay, good to protect the shoulders here. Here we go. So we're gonna fly. Press them together, come down. Okay, that was 10. All right, so the next one, tricep extensions. And then you guys use gallon jugs too, okay? If you've got dumbbells, a couple tips. One, I'm gonna have you slide your pinkies all the way up against the dumbbell. So if you see my hands, I'm not in the middle of the handle, I'm up high. Two, we're gonna try to keep these dumbbells vertical the whole time so they're upright. We're not gonna turn them over at the top. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep them a little more vertical at the top. Arms, they go back slightly. That's our trick. All right, so we come down, nice and slow. Drive up. Think about the back of the arms.
Okay, even without heavy weight. So next one, guys, we have hammer curls. Okay, and again, backpack works great for that. So if you have limited dumbbells but they're really light and need something heavier, grab a backpack. All right, hammer curls, not much rest between here. So I'm gonna grab these and we're gonna go. So we're just keeping the palms facing each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, set those down. Whoo! Take just a little breathing here, and then we'll get to round 2. Hopefully you can feel the pecs working, some arms, triceps, biceps. Here we go. Whoo! I'm feeling. Here we go. Press them in. All right, feeling those a little bit. All right, tricep extensions. Around 10, maybe 15. Watch your form. X as you come up. 2. Woo! Okay. Hammer curls. Woo-wee! Feeling those a little bit. All right, here we go. Don't grab them too tight. 7, 8.
Shake them out a little bit. One more round through here. I'm definitely feeling the chest and the arms. Make sure, I kind of mentioned the hammer curls, make sure not grabbing these dumbbells too tight. Okay, that can cause a little tendonitis in the elbow, so light grip. Try to think about light grip on these. Controlled grip, but don't over tighten. Here we go. All right. Woo! Okay. Take a couple breaths. We have to get these tricep extensions in. Not a long break between these. Watch your grip. Use good form. And don't use a tight grip. Here we go. Oh man. Woo. All right. Hammer curls. Okay, I'll set these down. Woo! Feeling that a little bit. So hopefully you're feeling that chest, triceps, biceps. Our focus for today. Hope you enjoyed that. A lot of fun going through this with you. So again, thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, Wellness.